So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make your acquaintance to my best new friend in Mysore,
Deepak.
Deepak, also known as Deepu.
Yeah.
He's a tuk-tuk driver.
Hello. Hi.
And we're making his online business together. So I will put the contact details of his new Google business profile. I will put it in the description.
My friend Ben is helping me so much in the Google business account. He did yesterday for me. It was very. I'm very happy to have a friend like this. He did for me. I'm very happy. Thanks.
Just returning the favor. I'm also very happy with having you show me all the cool places. He showed me really like the real Mysore, like the quality shops and the nice products, and like amongst the madness that's going on here, it would have been impossible for me to find these things myself. So also this shirt, this really nice shirt we bought first night.
Yeah.
And today we're gonna do all the must-see highlights of Mysore. Chamundi Hills and the Mysore Palace.
Yes. And today is a special day, Sunday. You can see the illuminations of the palace.
That's the sales pitch he gave me. Puri.
Puri with the potato stuff and chutney.
Nice.
We have to eat like this.
Yes. Enjoy. This afternoon I was sitting next to a guy at the function, and he taught me how to eat properly. Like he saw I was struggling, I was not knowing what I was doing, and he was like, he didn't speak English, but he was like the whole time like doing like this and like showing how to do it. When he noticed I was doing something wrong. So I understand now that you need to eat only with your right hand.
Yeah.
Sir, your country?
Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Yes.
You have any coins, your Netherlands coins? I will tell you.
Collins?
Coins.
Coins.
Yeah.
We have euros, but I don't have any euros on me. Only I have one bill.
How much is this?
10 euros. It's like 1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees.
Yes, 1,000 rupees.
Okay. No coins. No.
I don't have coins now, sorry. You collect coins?
Yes.
Okay. I'm very sorry.
Onthara crazy. It's a crazy guy.
For the hills. These are the hills?
Yeah.
It's like famous for really old temple,
Yes.
right?
Yes. She's our Mysore god.
Mysore god.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Chamundeshwari Devi, she's taking care of our Mysore.
Chamundi Devi.
Yeah, Chamundi Devi.
Okay, in Chamundi.
And our Prime Minister Modi, if he arrived to Mysore, he always to go for it, for the
Oh.
temple. Yeah.
Okay.
Lots of Bollywood stars, lots of rich guys, lots of politicians used to come there.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's a powerful mata. Mata means she's a powerful mother. Yeah, we believe her so much.
Ah, okay. So it's really like a highly sacred place where people from all over India come to
Yes.
visit.
In the north side, the people are calling this god called Durga Mata.
Durga Mata.
Here in the south side,
Chamundi.
we are calling Chamundi. The same one god having a different varieties avatar.
Time for a little walk. Deepak is meeting us upstairs, up the hill. I'm going to take the scenic route while walking, telling a little bit of a story. I need to go up here for the temple. Yeah? Temple. Thank you. It's getting interesting. The roads are deteriorating. Adventure is increasing. Let's go. So I thought it could be nice to take a little moment to tie a few things together, because there's actually a really nice connection between the previous season that we did in Glastonbury, and which was all about the Celtic lore and myths and spirituality around these kinds of northern tribes, and the spirituality here in India. Oh, pause. I want to make a quick disclaimer before I start. Because I've recently been made aware that what I'm about to discuss might stir some strong feelings. Please know that my intention is not to provoke, but to share some thoughts and perspectives on human history that currently make sense to me. I don't claim to have all the answers or to be absolutely right about everything I share. I highly value and welcome constructive feedback, so please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment box below. I've come to your country to learn from you, so I would love to engage in meaningful discussions to explore and understand together. Because it's actually, back then, there was only like indigenous people living in these regions. We're already the ones that had built like all kinds of nice temples. So the Vedas are the books that are written in those times, which basically capture all of the knowledge. It's the Ayurveda, the Yoga Sutras, Yoga philosophy, Kama Sutra, the Sutras, Vedas. It's the ancient scriptures, ancient Indian scriptures that we're talking about here. And basically, as we have seen all over Europe, also with like one civilization after the other building on top of each other on the cities that were already established, the same things they did with the temples in the Indus Valley and what is now known as India and Pakistan. So let's continue while we walk these amazing stairs. So there is like a lot of, like they got different names and they got different appearances in all these different cultures, but the basis of the Indian pantheon is very similar to the Celts. Have like the same gods but different names. The Greek have the same gods, different names. The Egyptians had the same gods, different names. The Romans, like all these European civilizations that followed each other up and had the same stories but different names to it. It's the same pantheon that came over to India. And Shiva, for example, is the upper god, the highest god, like Zeus or Jupiter and Odin in the Germanic cultures. So I don't know all the examples, and there's definitely a lot more that you can probably draw the similarities to. Hi.
Mom, nandun photos ka ba, Mom?
Say hi real quick. So that's basically where I wanted to go with this, that these cultures, like this spirituality, these concepts that we were exposed to in Glastonbury, there's a very similar basis for it here. but it got completely turned into its own code. But the philosophies, the understanding of reality, they're all similar. On the very first day that I entered, I went to this temple of Lord Shiva, and on the front, very much as similar to like a drawing like this, like a statue relief. There was Lord Shiva riding or sitting on the back of like this huge phoenix. Apologies, my Indian god recognition skills still need a bit more polishing, because it was actually Vishnu that I saw on his mount Garuda. In my defense, they are both part of the Trimurti, a concept in Hinduism that represents the three principal deities responsible for the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe: Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. What's key in my story here is that the Trimurti embodies the cyclical nature of the universe in Hindu cosmology, where creation, preservation, and destruction are continuous processes that sustain the cosmic balance. So, when I refer to Shiva later on, know that I mean Vishnu. So, Shiva is basically the Lord, like the ruler over our world, like Zeus was, and Zeus was also riding his own eagle, right? They all had their own main bird, which is all related to basically different depictions or alterations of the phoenix. And that's exactly what makes it extremely synchronistic also with the little preparation video that we did. So, with the preparation video that we did in The Hague, and we found this statue which I deciphered with the whole phoenix symbology into it. It was super interesting because that's basically that moment, that reset, that new phoenix cycle that was entered at that point. It was basically the end of like really the Vedic culture. It already had deteriorated a lot before that, but the whole colonization period of the East Indian Company, the Dutch and the English East Indian Company, they really signified the start of this new cycle of like older civilizations breaking down and new civilizations rising up. And I checked it with the Chronicon of Archaics, and it's actually... Hi.
You from?
Netherlands. Yes, I'm a YouTuber.
What is the channel name?
Yours to source. I can type it for you. You want to hold it for a bit? I can type.
Button button.
Can film. It's filming.
It's filming.
Hi. Hi.
Yours to source. Okay.
Tarush mulula. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. Amazing. I'm developing an audience while I'm shooting even. So, the Phoenix cycle, and I'll go a little bit more into detail on that later on, but it basically is a cyclical reset or a protocol, you could name it, of like very periodic moments, like stable periodic moments, like spans of years, 138 years, that there is like a phoenix phenomenon. And there is like bigger cycles of 552 years with like really big cataclysms. And the year 1764, if I'm correct, was also a big phoenix year with a lot of sky events and things happening all over the planet, which comes with like this phoenix cycle, or these reset protocols basically that Archaix is talking about. And 1764 was the moment that the whole colonization period really started to take off, and to kind of like it's also, yeah, unfortunately mean the end of that whole Vedic period. It was already long before like deteriorated, but after that it really started to get a lot worse with countries like India, which were suppressed and ruled over, exploited in the way that we know, like through slavery and the spice trade and everything. And it's really these guilds, these shipping guilds, that were very closely tied to secret societies and esoteric knowledge, which were the leaders of these guilds and connected to all kinds of, like, basically established that network, a global network of esoteric and alchemical knowledge that was in there. So also in future episodes I will go into that. For example, in Tallinn there's also an episode with a shipping guild like that, with the whole Hanseatic League in Europe. But that's enough for now. We have arrived.
Welcome to Chamundi Hills.
Yeah, thank you very much.
How is the experience
Good
by
welcome.
steps?
It's amazing. Like for the traps. Hi. Can I say hi?
Hi!
This episode will be online next week.
So you're YouTube?
Yeah, this is for YouTube. Yes.
Okay, what channel? What channel?
I can put it in your phone if you want, because it's a bit difficult to say.
So it's okay, you just tell me.
Yours to source? Yeah. Wait 1 second. Maybe you can explain.
Yeah, sure. So, hello everyone, I'm Sonakshi. So, I live in Bangalore. I've just visited this place and trust me, this place is so amazing. If you ever come to Mysore, please visit the Mysore Palace and then GRS Water Park. Everywhere is so amazing, and thank you. And nice meeting you.
Very, very nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet
You did a great job. You have talent for this. You have a good talent.
Oh, thank
You have
you.
very good presence for video.
Thank you.
Good job.
So, hello.
Type your channel.
Okay.
Ben having lots of subscribers in Chamundi Hills. It's getting famous slowly.
Subscriber by
Shanti.
subscriber.
Yeah.
It's still small.
Can we subscribe you?
This is my first video in Mysore.
Oh,
Give to
we'll
her.
watch it. We'll watch everything. Can I take a photo with you? if you
Yeah,
don't
of course,
mind?
of course. Sure.
Chikki?
You want to enter as well, or you want to stay? So it's beautiful. You can immediately recognize the pyramidal shape, right? Where how the energies inside are kind of like circulating on top to make like a beam of energy. the prana.
And this is like very historical temple. This it's been like 800 years something. Oh, nice, man. Oh, nice. Proper Indian stuff. I like it.
I would have probably stepped in this line if I if I was on my own. No camera? Okay. You need to switch it off. Okay, so Deepu is teaching me the ways of the temple and how to maneuver most efficiently amongst all the busy crowd and the pushing people. And what were you going to say?
When you enter the temple, after the darshan means after you have seen the god, you have to sit at least for 30 seconds or 1 minute in the temple. Then you can get the good vibes. If you're not if you're not sitting in the temple, you cannot get anything.
Okay. So we basically need to sit here to take in, like to let it all sink in.
2 seconds, then you can feel the vibration and the good vibes. When you are
The
like
harmonic, the serenity.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's really nice. It's special, especially if so many people are tuning in to the same state of mind. Do we know who this guy is? Mahisha.
Mahishasura, yes.
What does he mean for Mysore?
He was a monster and he was giving so trouble for the
Oh, he's
human
like a
beings.
giant.
Yeah.
Like a,
Yeah. That lady god, Chamundeshwari and his sister, she both combined together and killed him. It was a big long story.
Okay. Nice. Vapor Canopy Times. Giants. Chai time. Cheers. All the way in the middle, the lights. That's where we're going next. Sony, you don't really see it too well on the GoPro. Let's look at it from up close. And there we are. The pretty lights. So, if I remember correctly, the story about the palace and the origins of yoga
Yeah.
has to do with that the Patabi Joyce and Isengard was the other guy. You don't know? Okay.
Forgot.
It's, those two were yogis that were actually performing for the king
Yes.
back then,
Yes.
right? And the king, they liked to watch them do these tricks. Basically, it was form of entertainment, and then the whole philosophy behind it. And because the king always asked them to come back and to perform for them, they made so much good money off of it that they could basically dedicate their lives to it. And they started to teach other people, and that's how basically it got formed into a system that was westernized easily, and it became super famous in America, all over the world, Europe. And now people from all over the world come and get here to learn from the same ancestry, the same bloodline of yoga gurus that Patabi Joyce belonged to, and that's also the one that I am currently practicing with, Saraswati.
Saraswati. Yeah.
Looks really pretty inside. We'll definitely come back later to see the holes and the pillars. So you said it was like the second or the main palace of India, one of the main palaces, like
One of the main second palace. First one is the
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
It's not from Mysore. It's Agra. It's in Agra. Second is our Mysore palace.
So that's a big check then from the bucket list,
Yeah.
from the India bucket list.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it for this episode. I'm gonna head back home. Okay. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Join the Yours to Source email course today. Subscribe to my mailing list and ensure you never miss a step on this journey of spiritual growth. Your path to aligning with Source and discovering how it wants to express itself through you begins here.